Everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do another project to go inside this Steampunk Lap Book. So today's project is going to be, I'll just call it a tag flip. So what I have is I have 4 tags, 2 each the same style and size. And I want to make a strip that will go inside here, in my lap book here, along with my signature, but I want something to go here that these will attach to, and then they will flip up and down. And this is inspired as well by Junk Journal Addict, Mariah. And I love the idea. She's done it a little bit different, so I'm going to do this one just a little bit different. I'm going to cut a piece of this craft cardstock that will go in there, and I'm going to attach these on front and back. So either way you see it, it will show the photo. So to get started, I'm really not sure quite yet what I'm doing. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut a piece that is 4 inches. I'm going to start with that because I want to fold it in half, and I want it long enough too. 4 inches might be a little bit too big, and then I'm going to cut this down. See, this is 8 inches, so I want to cut this down to 8 inches, I believe. I'm winging it here. And let's see here. So I want to have a little spine maybe? I'm not sure. Or do I want it just folded in half? I think maybe just folded in half will work. Let's try that. I'm just going to give that a try. So I'm just going to fold it. I'm not going to use a scoreboard. I'm going to fold this in half. I want it kind of strong. So we'll just fold it and crease it. Okay, and then let's see. How am I going to put this? Oh, maybe I could just stitch it in and then close it. I don't know. Let's see. I'm working through this, so work through this with me. If I were to stitch this on, then that would give me it secure to the spine. But I think I need a little spine in it. So instead of the folding in half, I'm going to use my scoreboard now that I know where the center is on this, and I'm going to score 1/4 inch on either side. Again, I'm working through this as we figure it out here on camera. So let me fold those now. Let me see. Okay, so if that were to go in here, then when this would fold down, not really sure. I think that's too wide. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my lap book that I made, and I'm going to take a peek in here as to what I did, because I did follow Mariah quite a bit. This is a lap book I made some time back. Just going to take a peek at what I did. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so it was just folded over, but I wanted it thicker. So I think what I'll do is just cut 2 pieces and put them together maybe. I just want it a little stronger because this one right here is kind of not as strong. It's where the paper pad is. Probably could have been a little stronger, but the tags are actually made out of the paper. So I don't want to do it that way this time. So let's start over. Let's start this over. So I think what I'll do is we'll score it like not quite a half an inch. Score it not quite a half an inch. So let's do that. So I'm going to go just under a half an inch. So 3/8. I'm going to score that. Okay. And then what if I were to score it at 2 inches and then fold it over up to here? That would give me the strength. Okay, so let's work through this. So score it here at 2 inches. And then I will cut this. This is me figuring something out. Okay, I'm going to put the score mark on the 2 inch, and then I'm going to cut this piece off. So now what we'll do is we'll fold this over, and I want it the same length, so I'm going to cut off just 3/8 of an inch more. Let me do that. Sorry if this is confusing, but this is kind of how I develop my stuff most of the time off camera. But, I mean, every once in a while it's kind of fun to share exactly you working through it. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Oh, I forgot to cut the end. It's too long. I need to have it 8 inches. So let me cut that down to 8 inches. Okay, now we can move ahead. All right, so this is folded over. This will get glued here. This will give me the strength I need by having 2 pieces, and then we can put the tags on. Whew. Okay, I think I got it figured out. I'm going to glue these 2 pieces together. And then I'm going to stitch them. So let me just glue these 2 together. Then I'll come back and I'll stitch those. But for right now, set that aside and let that dry. And I'm going to ink up these tags. And these holes are pretty good size. So what I've decided to do is use the larger We Are Memory Keepers eyelets. So I'm going to ink these up front and back. So no white is showing, especially when I put them together. So I'm going to do the back side on the edges as well. And this is on cardstock. I think it's probably, it says it's supposed to be 110 pound when I got off of Amazon, but it sure doesn't feel like 110. Maybe it's more like 65. I'm not really sure why it doesn't feel as strong as what I remember 110 pound being. I think maybe next time I'll order some that's a little thicker and give that a try. But this will be okay because they will be put together, so they'll end up being strong anyway. And I got 2 different shapes, but they both have the same large holes. So hopefully they will line up back to back, and if they don't, then we can always adjust. Okay, let's do the last one. And get this and then figure out the rest of this project. So let's see. I'm trying to think. Do I want to stitch these together? I think maybe what I'll do is I don't want to stitch them yet, because I think what I want is I want them to go over like this. And then it'll go back and forth like that. So let's ink this. More inking. And I'm thinking some stamping might be in order on this. I haven't done any stamping yet. Maybe we do some stamping. I don't think I really have any steampunk stamping stamps at all, but we can just use some of maybe Tim Holtz's Eccentric and do some stamping. There's lots of stamps on there. So I'm going to grab my stamps, grab some ink, and then we'll come right back and get to stamping. Okay, I have Eccentric out, so I'm just going to randomly grab some stamps and stamp away on this. Let me grab a couple of blocks. And I'm using VersaFine Fallen Leaves. And we're just going to do some stamping. Now this is going to go into, actually this way, into our lap book like this. So I want to make sure I'm stamping upright this way. So I'm just going to start grabbing some stamps and stamping them on. And some of it will probably get covered up, but that's okay. At least we've got something peeking through. Add some numbers. Just going to randomly stamp. And I think, see, this is going to get glued down. I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom edge as well. Maybe we'll just add some numbers or something like that on it. I've got quite a few. This one's actually a long one. This one would work. And I do clean my stamps. I find they work better when they're cleaned. So usually afterwards, then I usually clean them really well before I put them away. And it also helps the back part, because sometimes, you know, they don't stick very well to the block. And a lot of times the block needs cleaning or the stamp needs cleaning. So I try to do that. Let's see. And I think I'm going to do both sides so that there's something interesting at least to look at. Let's see. Let's do ticket. I wonder if this 5 will fit. Yeah, it'll fit over the whole thing. Why not? Let's do it. I like this ink because it is juicy and it goes on really well. You have to be careful though on what you put it on, because it may not dry well if your paper's too vintage or, you know, shiny or something like that. Let's see. I think we can put this here. Yep. That will work. And I don't mind if I use the same stamps on both sides, just adding some interest. Let's see. Let's do this one. Just adding interest. Reserved. Okay, let's see. Kind of something that's too big. What's up here? Maybe this. That would work. That there, and then maybe some small numbers. We've got some of these here. How about workroom 220? Oops. Stamps over there. The pad's over there, Lori. Okay, there's that. And what about something smaller? How about this one? Oh, I think I need to move the lid. I just want to stamp it there all the time. I don't know why. Let's put this one here. And then something smaller. 6 1/4. 6 1/4 cents. 6 1/4 cents. I didn't know they had 6 1/4 cents. Okay, so there's this side. Make sure it's dry. Yep. And let's do the other side. I think I want to put the 3 on this side. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's do it on, let's see, is that the same side? Yeah, let's do it on this side. Do that here. And let's use some of these stamps. I like this. I don't use it enough. The pointy finger. So let's put that over here. Okay. And we can use this big one again. Like I said, some of these are going to be covered up with the tags, but at least we have some interest. That's what I'm really looking for. Let's see, let's do this one again. Let's kind of come down here. All right. And let's do workroom. 220. What else do we have over here? Oh, we can use the condemned one now. We have room for that. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay. How about this one? Do that one again. Right down there. Let's see, what else do we have here? How about this one? Serial number. Put that there. And do this one. Original. Okay. Let's see. We need kind of some, let's do baggage check. Baggage check one. Let's do that down here. Okay. and transportation company. That right side up. Okay. How about the 6 1/4 cents again? Something small. That there. Reserved. Could use that one. There. Almost got it. Let's see. Did we use this one yet? I don't think so. That one there. And let's do this one again. Just made it. Just made it. I need a couple small ones. Okay, how about this claim check? Let's do that. Right there. And number 95 level. Let's do that one. Do it right side up. Right here. Okay, we've got it now. Yay! All right. So now we've got that covered, both sides. Now we can work, kind of move my stamps aside so I can wash them, get them out of the way, get this out of the way. And let's take our tags. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and punch the hole for our eyelet. We're going to need the larger hole, and of course it's not going to take out this whole white part, but hopefully we're going to cover it with the eyelet itself. Let's see. Do it this way. And kind of centered as best I can. Okay. So let's see. I think I want to stitch around these, but I'm going to have to do them independently so that when we glue them together, because if I stitch them closed, I won't be able to get it over this. So here's the plan. So we get one up like this and the other one like this. And they will have the eyelet through them. And then both sides can be seen. So that's the plan. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the stitching on these, and I'll be right back. All right, I got some wonky stitching going on here with these. So now I want to take this. You know, I think I'm going to stitch around this. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now I've got this all stitched. And I've got these all stitched. So now let's put them together. So I think I'm going to put them about that far down. So I'm going to go ahead and glue on the bottom part. Glad we've been able to figure this out together. So let's see. Let's try that. Let's see. Okay. And let's put this one right about there. Same thing. Put some glue on the bottom. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of space them. It's probably like 3/4 of an inch apart, but I kind of want the ends to be pretty close to being the same. So I'll make sure that that is straight. Okay, so now we'll flip it over. I'll take this second piece We'll do the same thing, only we're going to put glue around the whole thing. All the way around. At least that part I got figured out. The rest of this has been a challenge. I'm up for challenges though. I do like challenges. So I'm going to line up the top because I can't see the other side and the sides and make sure I've got it lined up. And actually we did pretty good. Don't have too much hangover. And I'm actually okay with that. I think I'll just add a little bit more ink. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and press this one down really good. Let's go ahead and do this one. Try to get the edges good. Okay. And we'll line this up at the top again. And hopefully, oh, that's pretty good. Okay. All right. So now it's going to go in and do this. Okay. Next thing I want to do is add the eyelets before we glue this in. Got these dark brown. I only got 2 left, so I may have to order some more because I do use them. Now let's see how this is going to cover up. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm happy. Now the other side is not going to be, so we're going to have to ink it. That's all right. We will do that. So, whoops. Get this turned around. Okay, so what I will do is just go around this really good. Some of that on the inside part of it. Add some grunging around to make it all kind of match. And same over here. That grunging. Okay, so there's our tag flip. Let's put it inside. All right, so it is going to go. I'm gonna put my paper that's going to be my signature. Let me find it. So this grouping is going to be my signature, and that will go here. And then this is going to go on the other part of the spine. So I want to make sure I don't go over, so that everything will still fold nicely. That will be perfect. I feel like it's just a tad too long on one side. Just trim this edge. It's not really straight. And ink it. Okay. All right. Let's go for it. Let's glue it down. Even though I stamped on it. Oh, well. Yeah, you just never know until you get it all together. Okay, so I want to make sure that I don't get too close to this side so that this folds. Seems to be okay. All right, and this side's okay because we're going to have the paper. All right, I'm going to really hold this down. After the last couple things, I think the Distress ink may be hindering its adherence a little bit. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's put this glue top back on and let's take a look at it. Move some stuff out of the way. All right, so it opens here. We've got this. There's more going to go here. There's more that's going to go here. Then we open it up. We have to finish this flip out. That comes out this way. Got to cover the back side. Haven't got to that. We have a pocket here. Now we have this tag flip. And I'm going to crease it really good so that it goes both ways. So now we have our tag flip. And the other day we made our gatefold. And that is going to go there. And then when all of this is together, if I take a look, how it's chunking up nicely. But we still have lots of room. Okay, guys, that's our project for today. Next time, we're going to do another project that's going to go inside. Ooh, got my thread stuck. Inside here. And then we're going to need something for over here, but I don't want to cover these faces up, so it's going to be something that flips. So I had recently watched Margaret on Seven Plaza. I watch her a lot, and I was inspired by her envelopes that she put together. So I think that's going to be one of the projects I'm going to do. So we'll be looking to do that one, hopefully on the next video. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.